Hi YouTube, I am just out here again. Oops. Sorry, I'm tripping on cats. My cats like to trip me. Sorry about that, guys. I think I can tighten this up just a little bit, make this a little bit better here. There we go. Just do it as we're walking. And I'm not walking under that. I keep forgetting and almost walking under it. Luckily, I'm barely remembering. I'm not really trying to have to jump out of the way and make a quick evade. Alright guys, I just thought I'd come out here because I was out here feeding and stuff, and I realized there's like barely any glare on the pond. So, well, at least from back here. Here, wait 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can get this to be not glary. There we go. You guys can kind of see them swimming around down in there, a little bit better than usual anyway. A lot of moss down over here that I had not noticed the other day. Right, kind of like in the middle of my frame there, beside the Java fern. I can't really get too much closer, or else it's going to glare out as I get closer up. So it's the garage, I guess, is making me have like a nice shaded spot because the sun's on the other side today. I'm guessing that's why it looks kind of nice. Let's see if I can block some of this. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. Yeah, so this is what the bottom of the pond looks like. I know usually you guys can't see when I'm feeding. It's been a while since I actually could see all the way down in here. But there's just a lot of stick work, rocks. Not a lot of rocks, just a couple big rocks, some gravel. Quite a bit of Java moss I got in there. Like I said, there's this clump like right here, and another clump on the other side, and then I spread some out the other day. Wow, this is growing. This is growing pretty good, actually. Sorry, just try to examine it in my own field of vision, but it doesn't look like it's got hair algae on it. It may be just because the snails are eating off of it, eating all the algae off of it. But yeah, I like having the little patches of moss. I just keep tearing them apart and then, like, you know, repropagating them other places. Moss is just super easy to propagate like that. Same with Java ferns, they just kind of pop off. This lily, or this iris, is doing a little better. Right here. I might be able to finally move him this way and be okay with it. Yeah, before I wanted him to be getting maximum amount of sun to that rhizome because he was not doing very good. So, seems to be doing a little bit better. This one seems to, it's got a new growth, so hopefully it's gonna be okay. I'm jealous of Vertigo 117's irises. They look really good. Oh, is this my little spider? Oh, my cat's trying to get stepped on and stuff. I think that's that spider right there. Yep, there he is. He's definitely, oh, wow. Sorry guys, sorry about the jump. He scared me. I didn't want him to get onto the camera. Have to deal with that. That would not be fun. So yeah, I don't know. See if Vertigo 117 will tell me if he sees. I don't know if these look okay. I don't know if they're not just like not getting enough light. I'm kind of thinking the other day I might go put them in the pool and let them get like really big. This one seems okay. They're just like really, really light. Might be getting a little cold for them too, and the sun might not be in. Oh look, there's another one of those spiders. Let's see if I can get you guys a look at him. There he is, right there. They like blend into the wood, so you can barely see, but he's on this side of the wood. You can see his legs there. I'm trying to poke him. He's like, I'm not moving, bro. I'm gonna fall in. Alright, well, I'm not trying to make him fall in. But yeah, probably here pretty soon when it gets a little bit colder out. It's probably getting about to the time where I want to start making sure I get all the leaves off every once in a while. And then eventually I'll just scoop off all this duckweed. And I'll probably either throw it in my pool and just see what it does, like just see if it survives in the pool or something. I just don't want it to foul the water in here. In case it does, like, all just die from being way too cold. I have more duckweed inside in my pond, in my aquariums. And then I have quite a few plant lights inside, so I could probably find a way to keep the water hyacinth inside. I do not want to take everything else inside. Oh look, my cat's messing with a snake skin. This new cat that I got, she's a hunter. She'll just like find and eat anything. But yeah, I'm probably might get like a little kiddie pool and put the water hyacinth inside that. And if I end up probably in the basement or something, so maybe it'll like kind of hibernate, but we'll see how it works out. I'll see what it says. I'm probably just going to read a little bit about what each one of them needs, and I'm kind of a procrastinator, so I'll probably wait to read about it until right then. Hey! My cat's fighting. Had to tell him to chill out. Alright, that's 5 minutes of that pond. Let's look at 5 minutes of this pond now. This thing has gotten, like, this is like the most pretty thing that's not getting blooms on it, in my opinion. It looks so good with the, like, look at this one. There's some really, really red leaves on there. I like keeping this stick here for my cats because they don't try to scratch on my ponds too much. They just scratch the sticks. Yeah, but man, that thing looks really good, that chameleon plant. You can see down in there pretty good. There's like 6 white clouds all in that one shot, or actually there's like 8 right there all in that one shot or something. Yeah, there's like 8 all in that one shot. 10, 9, I don't know. There's a lot of them all in that one shot. And you can see all the rock work kind of today. I'll block for you guys a little bit so you can see over here. So basically here's my plants up here on the cinder blocks, and I just put those up on cinder blocks because I'm lame. I've made it easy. And you know, it doesn't, like, if I had big fish, I would probably have tried to make a hanging basket or something, that way they could like swim under that. But all my little fish can swim into the holes in the cinder blocks, and the shrimp get good hiding spots. And then I even got these other cinder blocks that have little tiny, holes that probably the white clouds don't want to traverse into, but I bet the shrimp are hiding out in there like crazy. The white clouds don't really hide too much, they just kind of chill in the middle. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys kind of the layout, because I never really get to see it because I always film at bad times. But yeah, there's a bunch of rock work, a bunch of Java ferns there, and they all look like they're growing pretty good outside. I know I'm not in deep summer, so maybe next year when I'm in deep summer, it'll be different. Sorry, I know I'm moving weirdly. I'm just trying to make it to where you guys can actually see down there with the glare. Yeah, so just a decent little amount of stick work in here, a couple rocks. Oh yeah, this guy is always looking better. Like, every time I see him, he's got new spikes, new leaves. I really like this plant a lot. I'm glad I got this plant. It's just been a fast grower ever since the beginning. I'll probably do a little more research on plants. I think the horsetail rush is going to work out pretty good too. It seems like a really, really good background plant to like kind of mix in with some stuff that has some crazy blooms and bright colors or whatever. It's like really tall. I got an idea for that actually. I'll take you guys over there, give you guys one last look of the pond. They look pretty good, man. I'm pretty happy. This is my first year, and I just kind of like bought the tubs on a whim, 150-gallon Rubbermaid totes. So I think they're pretty solid. Neighbors riding 4-wheelers around over there. Hey! My cats are fighting, I'm sorry for bad video. I don't hear him now. I'll come back and break him up after this. We're almost done anyway. This is my old shed. Oh look though guys, the other day I cleaned out my garage a little bit. You know, just made myself like a nice little spot in here. I'm thinking about taking all this stuff right here, all this junk, and moving it on the other side of the car, and taking all this junk right here and moving it on the other side of the car. My brother wasn't out here that day, and you know, some of this stuff I'll probably want a little bit of help with. Some of this, like the car hood and stuff like that, because I don't know, that seems like it might be heavy and awkward to move to me. So, especially around the car, because we got a pretty limited amount of space around the car. But yeah, I just kind of like swept up the floor a little bit, made it look a little bit nicer in here at least. These are all kinds of winter clothes totes or something my mom stores up. There's people driving behind the four-wheeler. Yep. That's about all I had to say about the garage. Probably just go check out the pool now. Yeah, so my big plan here is to get something. The horsetail rush might be it, or maybe, I mean, I already got like some, I don't know if these are yuccas or like wild irises or something. These little super like kind of thicker blade things there. I'm not sure what those are. Some kind of weed. Who knows what they are. Oh wow. This looks crazy in here. It's like white on top. It looks nuts. Anyway, but yeah, I'll probably want to try to find something to put out here to cover up the whiteness of the pool. And I'll just have hanger baskets everywhere else. So you might see a little bit of the white from the front, but like for the most part, it'll just look all green out here, just plants. And I got to really, like, I don't know if you guys just imagine with me for a second here. This is a good viewing platform here because, you know, the trees are all pretty. We get some really, really good sunsets out here. I got this backdrop right here. If I cut all this down, I'm thinking about doing something with this deck because the stairs for this deck are all rotted in and stuff because it's a little old. So I'm thinking about like breaking down those stairs that are already there and like getting some of the like the little trailer stairs or something like that and just attach those so I don't have to build anything extra. The deck is still okay. It's not amazing, but it would still work. I could still get up on there and get some good pictures. But yeah, look at this background. That's a good backdrop, I feel like, especially when the corn's not there, like fall and winter and stuff like that. You get some good sunsets over this right here. Summertime before the corn grows, you get some good stuff, and then you even get some corn pictures too, guys. I know everybody likes their pictures of corn. And yeah, I think I'm definitely committing to the pool. At first I hadn't really fully committed, but I might end up keeping like tilapia in here or something and like eating them. I'm not really sure yet. I'd really love like bluegill or something like that. I don't know the logistics of me finding like, you know, bluegill that I don't just go catch them from a river because I don't know what they're gonna have. They could have any kind of disease or whatever. Yeah, so I'd rather not just go pick them up from some random body of water. If possible, I'd rather get them from somebody. But you know, like I say, they could have any kind of disease from the water, but they could have that from anybody's tank too. It's just like usually you're limited to like 5 things that are wrong with the fish, 5 to 10 different ailments that can be happening. Like if you get a fish from outside, you never really know what kind of pathogens are in that water. It makes it a lot harder. That's why I think this is on one of my videos the other day. I was talking about the green water, and Cedric, Vertigo 117, he had said, you know, he wouldn't do that because he has big fish with the peas and everything. And I really don't blame him. If I had fish that were big enough that I could feed just straight up vegetables to, I'd probably just do that. Because this is really good for fiber, because the algae that they just inhale it basically as they swim through the water. And the other thing is there's like live food in it. But the thing is like it's just sitting right here. Any parasite could just like come lay eggs in it, and you could be like, oh, I got this parasite. Now I'm okay with that. I have made the decision that I want the live food bad enough that if I introduce Hydra to an aquarium, which I already did, then, you know, it's okay. But I also went and read online. I don't feel too bad because I read online that Hydra can just like float in like dust particles in the air and stuff. Like their eggs are what do you call it? Like they're like inert or whatever. They don't react with anything until it's like time for them to hatch. So yeah, they could have just like kind of sprung up basically, is kind of what I'm saying. I don't really know where I'm going right now. I just thought I'd, you know, walk the property. It's just looking nice today, guys. Like, just feels just like a nice fall day. The corn's gold. I'm having a pretty good day today. I'm gonna go inside and do some tithe farming on RuneScape and get some farming levels, guys. That's just like these corn farmers are doing. Look at this. I'm trying to get those corn farming levels on the RuneScape. I don't know if anybody plays old school RuneScape. If anybody at all plays old school RuneScape that listens to this, you add me on old school RuneScape. Okay? You just hit me up in the comments, or, you know, whatever. Just hit me up, man. I'd gladly play old school RuneScape with people. About to go do tithe farming. Bye, YouTube. Have a wonderful day. I love you guys.